Alright, so this is Matt Lienhard, and this is the final iteration of my Skyrim dungeon. So we're starting out here in Skyrim because I added in a little entrance to my dungeon. It has its own map marker, so you can find it on the map. And if you walk up to it, you'll see it says "To the Ice Ruins." So let's go in. So once we pop in here, we'll be at the beginning of the dungeon, and I can start showing off the progress I made. So, try to make the entrance of the dungeon kind of like any other Skyrim dungeon with bright light and exit back to the overworld. But that's not what we care about, so we're going to go into the actual dungeon now. So, coming into the first room, one thing you'll notice initially is that there's actually props in here now. It looks a lot more lived in, kind of like a bandit headquarters or a staging area for their operation in here. So, some shelves, some tables, some barrels that have some items in them that you can take. Also some sacks. There's a cooking pot over here that you can use and make some food. I'm not going to do that right now, but yeah. So one of the comments from the feedback I got was that this rock ledge looked a little bit too unnatural, so I went ahead and moved some of the rocks, adjusted some of their angles, so it looks a little bit more natural. So moving on into the dungeon, we're going to come through this hallway over here and over into the first battle room. So there's some enemies sitting on benches, so let's just take them out real quick. One thing I found is kind of fun is that if you line this up, you can shoot enemies through that window and then they'll launch down into the middle. Just having a little fun with the level. Alright, so just taking a quick look at the propping in this room, pretty basic. Some tables, some maps, some barrels with some items in them. These don't have anything in them. Fireplace, some tables, pretty basic, just kind of a bandit outpost in these ruins. So now we're going to go ahead and go into the first Nordic Hall. So there's 3 of these throughout the levels. These are just kind of like the feature of the stage. You got to go through the 3 of them to get to the end. And from the last iteration, there used to just be a switch on the floor that activated the door over there, but that's not the case. Now there's actually a ton of rubble in here, and the object of this room is to find the switch to activate the door. So just to make life easy, switch is located over here on the left side of the room when you initially walk in. Go ahead and activate that, and the door's open. So now we can head through. Also commenting on some feedback, there were some seams in some of these walls that I fixed up. There's one there and one over here, so I fixed those up. So now coming down into the hallway, there's a room right here that you can unlock. It's just an easy lock pick. And once you come in here, there's just some goodies you can grab, some gold, a necklace, there's a book, as well as a chest with some items in them. This light over here added in some particles to it to kind of make it look like it's, dusty coming from the outside. So moving on into the second bandit encounter. There's some bandits just chilling over here. So we can go ahead and take these guys out. So these guys have, why? Okay. I don't know why he's in the wall. His marker was supposed to be in the middle of the room, but okay. That's fine. Alright, so aside from that, yes, this is the bandit outpost out here, so there's some bedrolls that you can sleep in, some tables, there's a chest over here with just some common items in them, nothing really too spectacular. Some more barrels over here with some ingredients, another cooking spit, some sacks with items in them. So yeah. So moving on to the second Nordic Hall. This is the 3-pillar puzzle room. So we got these 3 pillars over here that you need to get the correct order, activate the switch and the gate opens. And again, the solution is still on the outside, so it's way illegal snake. So if you input this real quick, and then activate the switch, it opens up. So coming out here, we'll take this bridge, coming across to the 3rd Nordic Hall. This one has some enemies in here. So go ahead and take these guys out. So there are 4 enemies in total in here. And there is one restless Draugr. This one right here. So he is set so when he dies, he opens the gate in this room. So if you see over there, there's a gate that's currently locked, but once I kill this guy, the gate will then open, allowing us to advance onwards. So yeah, just looking at the propping in here, I made it kind of look like an old Nordic ruin, so I got some old tables, some murals on the wall, altar, some books, some barrel urns, there's candles, there's a throne up here, some more urns over here. And yeah, coming out of here, going down the hallway, this leads down towards the center area. And again, there's another room over here that has an easy lockpick on it. Alright, and coming in here, there's another chest. And some more burial urns. Some items in them. So yeah, same thing as the other one, just kind of a particle effect coming down, showing that leads to the outside. And coming down, we're now at the base. So yeah, here's one of the bodies that I shot out through that up there. Here's a mini narrative I implemented in. There's a skeleton down here with some wooden planks, and if you look up, you'll see there's a broken bridge up here, so that's signifying that at one point this guy fell down and died on impact down here. Since this lady got a shot out, it kind of messed up the physics, but there was a coin purse that was just chilling next to his hand down here, so a little added bonus to pick up. Also different from last time was I fixed the skybox up there, as well as added in some icy rocks down here at the bottom, as well as these cauldrons, and the little guy up there to symbolize that, hey, this is where you want to go. So coming through here, there's some more lighting, some more cauldrons in here. And coming through into the boss room, added in some fog as well as some lights in here to kind of set the mood for the area. So these guys are harder enemies. These are all restless Draugrs. And make life easy, I'm just gonna turn on God mode. So you can fight all these guys, except the only one that really matters is this guy, the Draugr Overlord. So he is tied to the gate at the end, and when he dies, the gate opens. So once you take out this guy, gate opens. So these guys don't really matter too much. But we'll take them out anyway. Alright, so now that the boss is clear, we can go on to the treasure room. So I added some fog in here to kind of make it a little bit mystical. Some gold, some necklace, some soul gems, and there's a chest in here that has some high-end items in them you can take. Some more gold, some valuable things like rings, and some more soul gems. So now coming through to the end, this is the end of the dungeon, and again there's another light and an exit back out to Skyrim. So once you come through here, it'll take you back out to a slightly different location, overlooking Riverwood. So yeah, that is the overview of my level, Ice Runes. Again, my name is Lienhard, and this has been for Level Design.